Hey, this is GVM, and yeah, so this is a mega review of the HGGQ Red Gundam, the White Gundam, and the Light Type Gun Cannon. Now, we do have the G-Quux here, but he's mainly here for uh, comparison reasons. He only has the shield on, and frankly, he's just been in storage for some time. Oh, camera is okay. So, right off the bat, uh, the articulation for all three of the kits, let's just put him on the side here for now, is virtually the same. Now, some of the differences in the Gundams and the light type is that the light type has a few minor parts differences in regards to the limbs are technically the same. However, there's the obvious color difference, and the fact that I did consider putting the white here over the white Gundam instead. They're they're kind of different. Like the size of the shoulders are not the same as the Gundams. However, the I don't know what these are called, but I believe they're just the hard points. Sorry, just trying to fix something from the build. Okay, so the arm can move that far, do that, get that far, and you get two pairs of hands, the open palm hands and the holding hands. So yeah, let me just fix this. It's not an issue on the other side. Yeah, there. So there's also a sort of locking mechanism for the gun cannon and the Gundams. It's this tiny peg over here. Oh, where's my Jesus? Or here. Now there's a you can't see it, but there is a hole within the ball joint socket that just it won't immediately click, but it sort of locks in the arm, so it won't sag as much. Now for the legs, they're fundamentally the same as the White Gundam and Red Gundam, but just bulkier. That's literally just the difference. Another thing is the placement and also the size of the feet. Also, this is how much you can move the leg. It has a good bend over here. And I think my favorite part of this gun cannon is that it has 360-degree uh, waist action. Also, this is a sticker. This is a sticker. I'm pretty sure if you do it right, you can turn this into a 3mm whole hard point for whatever reason. I might do that in the future. I'm considering getting another light type gun cannon because I'm starting to like having red kits, and the red Gundam is too pinkish for me. So the accessories for the light type gun cannon, is the beam rifle, which has two moving parts. The main sensor, there's a green sensor for the eye, for the camera, I guess, and this moving handle thing. Now, the backpack is, you get the beam cannon and a beam saber. This is also a core fighter, and I'm sad to get confirmation that this isn't a transformable core fighter. It would have been kind of cool if we had that, but who knows? Maybe in the future there'll be a GQ kit that has, or figure that has that function. I don't know anything about the robot Damashi ones, but yeah. So you do get a pink beam saber, a very pinkish beam saber at that. Like it's not as transparent as most, and yeah. So that's it for the light type gun cannon, and you don't get the peg versions of the hard points that it has on the leg and the arms. However, they are cross compatible with the Gundams over here. So if you want to not use the hard point functions of the Gundams, you can put it on the Guncannon. Also, I'm just gonna get this out of the way, but if you have the 30-minute mission or 30-minute label heavy weapon set 1, you can turn it into a do-it-your DIY gun cannon, the original, because although the cannons would be big. So for the Gundams, it's the same range of motion, they're just skinnier than the armored gun cannon. Also, a nice gimmick I like about the Gundam shields from G-Quox is that they have a built-in handle and it holds it well. Like, rarely do we see 1 to 1/44 scale Gunpla with this function that isn't, floppy. And I believe it's the thickness of the handle grip that helps. So we should, if Bandai implements more like it in the future, that'd be really nice. I'm hoping a future GM Revive might have that feature, because it's perfect for that, for a particular scene where it gets killed by the Charzagam. So right out of the way, the only stickers I used are the eye sensors, which is, instead of the bluish purple that the red Gundam and the actual white Gundam in the show uses, I used red because it was available. Why not? There's a spare anyways. And there's black stickers or gray stickers on the shield. I just wanted to test it out if it works, and so far it's not peeling off, but I can just marker it up in the future. So one thing I'm very confused by is that G-Quox Gundam has all these differences, but the Hyper Bazooka is almost 1-to-1 the same as the original. I'm not joking. I do have weapons from, but I can't find it right now. Wait. It's virtually the same as the Revive Hyper Bazooka, just more detailed and kind of big, but it's basically the same thing. Also, keep in mind that there's a premium Bandai version of the Zero One Gundam, of whom this is a color swap of, well, of the Red Gundam, anyways, with a Guncannon or Evangelion 2 inspired head and just different colors. It's the same kit, just in the Zero One Gundam colors. So I don't know if it's just my copy, but one of the beam sabers is a bit loose, but I'll fix that whenever. Just wanted to say it now. And I only pulled off one of the beam sabers because they all three of these kits use the same beam saber type. I don't know if the Gelgoogs that I'll eventually get as a bundle of two, because why not? Also, the differences of the white and red Gundam is that the red Gundam has more accessories but lacks the Hyper Bazooka. Yeah. Here is the Gundam beam rifle. It's the same as the red Gundam, so I'm not gonna pull that out. I have it with its unique weapons in its accessories. And you can move the handle, you can sort of move the sensor. I don't recommend it because sandwich parts do not like it. Also, the white Gundam has the hard points for the peg, and if you have the fin funnel set option 19, you can technically make a Federation version of the red Gundam, but with fin funnels. So, also, these yellow parts are painted with Doloha markers. They're not perfect, but I didn't want to use stickers, and that was a test because they are in an inside hollow part. So I wanted to test it, and with further refinements, I could do it. It's actually what I did with the red Gundam. I just used a different yellow, and yeah. So for the red Gundam, it's basically the same kit, just that it has the RG 2.0 Gundam hammer, but with the G-Quox variation. This is actually something the Salem Mass light type Guncannon has, because in the show, according to the flashback, when the red Gundam disappeared, the Gundam hammer was still within its vicinity, and yeah, it's one of the few times I really like something from an RG kit is with a HG kit. However, it does have a weight problem. That's just normal for a Gundam hammer. The ball is supposed to be weighty. Now we also have these bits, and they're kind of fun to have, but they will need a lot of touch up because this is unpainted, and there is a 3mm hole here on the sides for mounting with the Red Gundam, and that's basically it. We are getting an expansion set for the Red Gundam, but it's premium Bandai. It comes with the Hyper Bazooka, the Zaku Bazooka, an RG beam rifle effect, but for the beam saber, and a different hard point for the bits, and 4 extra bits. Now, there are third party versions of the bits, and I'm considering getting that instead. Unless there's a good reseller of the expansion set. I frankly don't know if I will be getting the Zakuji Quox line. There's like 3 so far. The Char, the Standard, and the Police. I might get the Police Zaku on the fact that it's a bit unique, but also, well, it is different. I do confirm for future reviews that I will be getting the Gelgoogs, the G-Fred, and the G-Quox Endymion unit, and the Humbrambi. I will not be getting the Rickdoms because they're too expensive. Like, the cheapest, I could buy 2 Police Zakus or 2 like type Guncannons with that price. So, no Rickdoms, unfortunately. But if I had to get a Rickdom, the Chalia Bull 1. Because if I have to get the Rickdom, the TriStar colors, I'd have to get 2. As you can see, I technically have 2 MAV units here. So yeah. Another thing about the kits here is that the G Quox has more marking stickers. The white Gundam only has 1 for the chest. I didn't put it because it's so small. You could barely even see it. The red Gundam, I just didn't feel like it. Also, the sculpting on the head is really neat because there's so much I panel lined on it that it's just beautiful. It's sad my camera can't get it. Also, this is a very, very nice Gundam hammer. Better than the one that I have an actual chain on from my Forever Gundam. So, alright. Just so you can see the differences in the shield of the red Gundam. This is the red Gundam's Gundam shield. And it's basically the same but different color. So, yeah. And if I have to end it with a comparison of original UC era kit, the Beyond Global Gundam, it's so different from the G-Quox line. So yeah, well, I do have a Guncannon. It's just being modified as of late, but I can put this on a comparison and night and day. I really hope that if they do a G-Quox Guncannon, that it's not P Bandai, because I mean that's a lot of designs that we didn't have. We don't even have a G-Quox Scoof, and the only thing we saw of the amphibious kits were mechs were as a cameo. Also, I'm pretty sure about this, but there were riot police and special forces police Zaku in the show that I'm pretty sure is gonna be Bandai, but if they're not, well, why? They're the only other Guncannon that we have in the lineup is the premium Bandai Sailor Mass version, and has the Gundam hammer and Gundam colors. So yeah, so apparently he wasn't needed. So this is GVM signing off, and just to say this, I did build all 3 kits all in one day. So yeah, have a good day, night, wherever you are. This is GVM signing off. The next kit review might be the G Bouncer if I get to it. Also, until the first week of April, I will not be having any other kits in that time frame. I do, however, have learned that there will be a bootleg version of the Jagan D types, the ones from Unicorn. So maybe that's a future kit I will probably get. Maybe just 1 instead of 2. Depends on the quality, actually. And for future videos that aren't new kits, I might have a sort of redux of various older videos of mine. So yeah, thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And I do recommend the Red Gundam, White Gundam, and Light Type Guncannon. If you have the cash, they are good as having a hero unit and what's the term I'm looking for? Army building. If you get good deal. See ya.